everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be making this lovely strawberry cream soup that normally my sister-in-law would make in Hungary. Whenever we go, I think she's been making it for a very long time. It's one of her family favorites. Some may say it's not a soup, it's a dessert. However you want to take it, we absolutely adore it. So I asked her last time we went to Hungary for the recipe and she gave it to me, so fingers crossed I'm not gonna mess it up, so please make sure you stay tuned. So what we're gonna need to this recipe is, she normally gets some frozen strawberries or mixed berries from Lidl's. She wasn't sure about the quantity, but I think it's about 450 grams. So I measured out 450 grams of frozen strawberries. So I've got a little bit of bits of berries because I had 350 grams of frozen strawberries and I had some more frozen fruit. So whatever, if you want to do it with strawberries or other berries, but I think if you put other kind of like loganberries or raspberries in, you may want to add a little bit more sugar with it. Anyway, so recipe asks for 450 gram approximately frozen strawberry or mixed. And I've got 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm just using white sugar, and one vanilla sugar, which was quite, because we live in the UK and it's not easy to find this vanilla sugar. I actually had to order it from Amazon, but if you live in Europe, if you live in Hungary, you can buy vanilla sugar anywhere. So I'm gonna need a packet of that. And what else do I need? I need 200 milliliter of whipping cream. So she was very specific. I measured it out. She was very specific about the whipping cream because she said just use whipping cream, do not use single cream or double cream. Again, it's whipping cream, one of those things that we have in Hungary. So we're gonna need 200 milliliters, so it's been measured out. And also going to need some milk. I've got just normal cow's milk. I don't know if you could use any kind of other milk because that's what we tend to have in Hungary. Again, I got a fair bit. I probably got about 1.5 liter, but I'm not quite sure how much we're gonna need for this recipe because I'd never made it before. And I'm gonna need a mixer as well, a blender. I'm actually gonna be using my Ninja 2-in-1 blender today. Again, my very first time. So it's a double whammy. Hopefully I will not mess this up. So keep your fingers crossed. So again, the recipe: 450 grams roughly frozen strawberry and 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 vanilla sugar, 200 milliliter whipping cream, and then milk. So I've got everything measured out. So I'm going to pop everything in the blender. But what she told me, she actually halves this. So half the strawberries with half the cream, half the sugar. I think she puts everything kind of half it in and fill it up, and then she kind of does it in 2 batches. So I will try to do my best. I mean, my blender is quite big. I'm not quite sure how big her blender is, but I guess the reason maybe kind of try to do it in 2 batches because the whipping cream is gonna get really thick. So there is a chance that it might be super thick, and maybe that's why she advised to kind of do it in 2 batches. So I will kind of halve it and let's see how it goes. This is my Ninja, so I kind of try to halve everything, and I closed everything, locked the lid. And with the Ninja, because this is a 2-in-1, so this got kind of a preset as well. Like, I think you've got the choice of manual, which I'm going to be doing, and also there is like a preset. So if you want to kind of blend and crush certain things, if you do those on a regular basis, you can kind of preset it. So kind of it knows how long to mix that and blend it for. But I'm just going to be doing just a blend to begin with. So it's kind of pulsing. So I'm going to stop it now, and I'm going to just check the consistency. Can you see that it's going? I think we were about down here. and it kind of made it into almost over a liter. I wonder, that's what my sister-in-law said, do it in 2 batches, because I think it will probably overfill it. But I just need to check the consistency now. So I'm just going to show you the consistency. It's kind of thickish, a bit frothy, but everything is kind of combined together. I had a little bit of a taste that it's not sweet, but it depending on how sweet you like it. So as I said, I roughly halved everything, but I'm quite happy with this blending. So what I'll do, I'm gonna just tip this out, and I will put in the second part. So as I showed it to you before, I will just put the fruit in with the liquid. The liquid will have to, so the milk will have to cover the fruit, and I will blend that bit up as well. And at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters, because the quantity is, if the quantity is the correct quantity, the taste will be perfect. I think it's just kind of prevents it from overfilling, because I think that is the reason why she said halve it, because it definitely would be more than like the max. So let me just do that. So I take it out, and I think my daughter Ella, she wants to do the blending, so I let her do the second bit, and then we're gonna do a taste test, and we're gonna do a rating, and we'll see if it's gonna be as nice as my sister-in-law's. So please make sure you do not go anywhere. Now this is the lovely soup. It actually made a fair bit. I don't know if you can see it. And yes, so the reason we should be doing it in 2 batches. This is Ella trying to steal some.
What do you mean trying? I am.
So the reason I think, you know, the suggestion was to make it in 2 batches, as I said, because I think it would have overfilled. But Ella's been nipping into it. And how many out of 10?
10.
10 out of 10. Do you think it might be similar to Andy's?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I thought it wasn't that sweet, but Ella reckons it's very sweet.
It's so sweet.
And how do you eat it at your uncle's place? What else do you put on this soup?
Put whipped cream.
Whipped cream. So
Squirty cream.
squirted cream. So that's what my brother does. But it's an absolutely amazing summer soup. And we are ready to actually have a bowl of each. So it was a success. I have not mucked it up this time, so we can't wait to tuck in. So I'm really pleased with the result. I'm really pleased I didn't mess this up. So thank you very much for coming back to see me, and thank you very much for finding me if you're a new viewer. Hopefully you will give this lovely summery recipe a go. And thank you again for my lovely sister-in-law Andy for sharing this recipe, and we will be cherishing this recipe years to come. So thanks again everybody. Oh, please don't forget to check out my brother's iced coffee that I made in my previous video. I will link it after this one. It was a really good success. I only mucked it up a little bit, but I'm pleased I didn't do it to this one today. So I can't wait to see you all. Take care. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the summer. Goodbye for now.